Good day, good people. It's your guy, Lewis to the T, and I am back. I am excited to come back with you with May Mindsets. It's our second installment, and today I'm going to be talking about a mindset of freedom, a freedom mindset. Today is Sunday, May 9th, and I want to wish a happy Mother's Day to each of you, particularly those of you who are celebrating Mother's Day without your mothers, and a very special, warm message of strength and healing to those of you who this is your first Mother's Day. I know there's a lot of people who I'm connected with through social media, and even some friends of mine who this is their very first Mother's Day without their moms. It can be very difficult. I wish I didn't understand, but I absolutely do. Allow yourself to feel whatever you feel, and I hope and pray that you are surrounded by love of friends and family. That is the thing that got me through. That's the thing that will get you through. So just a big shout out to you guys, and make sure that you're loving on each other and hugging on each other on this particular Sunday. So I'm just going to jump right into a freedom mindset. This required no research. I didn't have to think about it too long. I didn't have to, Google anything or look anything up. I personally believe that freedom is something that we are all seeking. I think it is one of the great unifiers. I oftentimes call educator the great equalizer, and I think freedom is a great example of, a unifier. It's the one thing, one of the things that we all have in common. I believe it's what we are seeking. I believe everybody is seeking a more free being, a more free way to exist in the world. There's a large group of people who believe that freedom is a limited resource, that somehow if other people become free, that their freedom will be encroached upon and it won't be enough to go around. I also believe, conversely, that there's a large group of people that view freedom as an unattainable privilege and something that they will never truly know or understand. And I think both of these groups are absolutely wrong. It is not a limited resource. It is not a privilege. It is an inalienable right. And I don't say that just because it is written in the Constitution or because men say it, but because I truly believe it's the thing that our soul seeks. It's the thing that inner part of us seeks. When we're seeking other things, I oftentimes believe that it's in a mindset of freedom. When we are seeking money, it's not for the sake of money. It's not something so wonderfully pleasing to look at or aesthetically pleasing that we just want to have it and hoard it. We want to use it for freedom. We want to be free from the stress of maybe paying bills or having debt. We want to be free from living in particular neighborhoods where, we are not comfortable, or whether there's crime, or if there's just anything there that makes our life less free. I believe in search of, oftentimes, particularly in our country, in search of money is really being in search of freedom. You're looking to loosen the ties that bind you to where you are. When you have freedom, you get to choose where your kids will go to school. You get to choose where you live. You get to choose how you live, where you travel, how often you travel. I believe all of these things is in pursuit of freedom. Whether it's very positive things like being able to pay off debt, being able to move about as you please and as you will, and it could be negative things like our high addiction rates, whether it be gambling or alcohol or drug addiction. It's all in pursuit of freedom. Sometimes it's misplaced. Sometimes we're seeking it and don't realize that's what we're seeking. But I believe that this is the thing that we all truly want. So having a freedom mindset, what does that mean? I believe that freedom is really where authenticity and sincerity intersect. So authenticity, that part of you, not even that part of you, but that place where you present to the world who you are. Authenticity is who you are at your core, in your heart. It's how you feel, regardless of how you act. Authenticity really is that part of you that really tells people, this is who I am. Sincerity. I believe that sincerity is how authenticity presents itself to the world. What was your intent? Did you really mean to cause harm, or did you really mean to help out? So I believe authenticity being your fullest and truest self, sincerity, your intent behind how you present to the world, where those two things intersect, I believe that is where we are when it comes to freedom, the ability to be yourself. to say what you want to say, to be how you want to be, to exist and move about the world in a way that is pleasing to your soul. That when you leave a conversation, or when you leave a group of people, or when you leave a place, you said and done all the things that you wanted to say and do. You don't cringe over missed opportunity. You don't cringe over misspoken words, but because you are living your authentic life, because you are sincere about the way in which you live, that is freedom. And that's what we're seeking. We're seeking the ability not to be censored when we speak out, not to be looked at work as if you said something foreign when you speak up and when you voice your opinion. That's freedom. Being able to just be your true and total self. So having a freedom mindset means that you are working every day to present your authentic self. You're working every day to be sincere, that your intent will be received and understood by those in which you present yourself. So I'm not going to take up much more of your time. I can talk about freedom all day. Like I said, I think it's the thing that unifies us, is what we're seeking. Even when it's misplaced, we have to pause, allow more grace to those who are truly seeking freedom, even those people who believe it's a limited resource and that somehow they're going to lose theirs if you get more. Having more grace for those people who do believe it's a privilege and it's unattainable, and oftentimes they may come off negative or down or depressed. Both of these groups or people are probably trying their best to achieve this just as we are. So I think if everybody will allow everybody just a little bit more grace, we can all get to freedom together in our minds, in our beings, in our society. That is what we're seeking. That is the great hope. That's what we're looking to achieve. I'm your guy, Lewis to the T. This has been another Made Mindset. You can catch this video on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You'll see a snippet on Twitter. Sign up for Relevant Thoughts blog all across social media platforms, and I'll be talking to you guys again soon.